Hello again. So, I'm still here near Fall Creek. What I have here is the HD trees with the bigger trees mod. And I'll show you that in a second, but I just wanted you to kind of see. Now, the bigger trees mod stretches the textures so that some look better than others. Some of them can survive that stretching better than others. But like there's one up here, this texture here, it looks okay, but when you get up closer, then you're like, it's stretched a little too much. But nonetheless, overall, with the bigger tree mod and the HD trees, it does look pretty good, and it gives you some of that variety that I liked with the HD trees. Now, again, HD trees did not like Lush, so I'm not using Lush. I'm not sure this is going to be a final answer. I keep looking into things, using vanilla trees and HD trees just for fun to see what the effects are, and just to see if there's something about, you know, if we can find something that I'm like, hey, that's the winning combination. So far, I would say this is good. So, I'll tell you some mods that I have on my they're good list. Not necessarily chosen as perfection yet, but good list. Like Enhanced Vanilla Trees is a pretty good mod. This HD Trees mod is good. Lush is nice. And Bigger Trees is nice. It does some good things for you. So now it's going to vary from mod to mod as to what you can pair with it, or if you should pair anything with it. And I'm really thinking I would rather just have one good tree mod rather than having multiple tree mods that do different things, because that's, as I've said before, when you're editing something more than once, you run the risk of causing yourself issues and troubles. I have tried the dense northern or dense Nordic forest, whichever it is, something like Mobius's dense Nordic forest or something. And the placement of some of the trees aren't quite right for us on the Xbox. Now, it may be perfectly fine on PC, but it's not that great for us on the Xbox. So, I kind of had to let that go. But I did try it, and we did look at it at least. So, it would probably be fine with vanilla trees. Even then, though, the placement of the trees would still be off. So, no, I take that back. There was a tree sitting here with its roots above ground and stuff, so I just didn't consider that to be what we wanted. We want something that looks as good as possible, so these are okay. Okay? And I'm going to show you, matter of fact, I'm going to show you the mod. Give me just a moment. Alright, so these are the mods, and I did reverse them. I've had them both ways. They seem to work the same regardless. I had hoped that the textures would look better with this below the bigger trees, and I think maybe it does look a little better, but the textures are still stretched over the bigger trees. So, you know, that's life. Anyway, I still think this is a good mod. It just needs some help, and I think like this is a good mod, but you need some good trees to go with it. And I'm not sure that you have to have bigger trees, but it is pretty good. I have to admit that seeing the big trees was fun. So nonetheless, I'm going to move on. We're going to go look at something else, alright? So I know this was short, but I just wanted to show you this. And you can put this, I did have this reversed. I did have this bigger trees below this, and it still worked. I was just trying it differently to see if it would look better. It didn't really make much difference, to be honest. So there you go. Enhanced trees for Skyrim compatible. I have not tried enhanced trees for Skyrim yet. Okay, so when we get to that, maybe we'll give that a whirl. But for right now, I'm gonna go back to just looking at each tree mod on its own and seeing what it does and seeing how it benefits us, and then we can look at if we can combine some or not. Okay. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So what do you think? You think he's in a little bit of pain there? See how he's riding that? I would think that's hurting. I would think he's probably actually dead. And we're just getting a picture of him as he's getting ready to slump and fall forward, dead, and possibly even fall off of this dragony thing. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.